Hello friends. So today in this lecture we are going to solve examples related we learn in previous video. That is, we learn in previous video that if observations are given, then we added or subtracting any number, then mean is increased by that number and standard deviation and variance remains unchanged. And then we learn that any observations, that is each and every observations is multiplied by any non-zero number k, that is some constant k, then mean is k times the old one and variance is k square times the old one variance. So now what is given here? See, the variance of 20 observation is 5. So variance of 20 observation, that is n is equal to 20, and variance, that is s square, either sigma square. This is your variance. So write down also in word. That means you are remembering this. Variance is equal to 5, right? Is multiplied by 2. That is 20 observations, each multiplied by 2, that is k is equal to 2. Then new variance of the resulting observations, we have to find out the new variance. So new variance is, so what is our answer for competitive exam or MCQ? New variance is k square times, so 2 square, that is 4 into old is 5. So your answer will be 5 into 4, that is 20. So this is your answer, right? This is your answer. So no need to write anything. You know, new variance is k square times k square, that is k is 2, k square 2 square 4, old one 5. Answer is 20. Finish. No need to write all steps. But for descriptive, you have to write, right? So that's why we are solving. So are you able to solve this independently yourself? No. Okay. So let's start. So let we all assume that we are given 20 observations, right? So let x bar be the mean of 20 observations. I am writing only OBS for observations. x1, x2, x3, dash dash dash, x90 and x20, right? So therefore x bar is equal to, x1 plus x2 plus up to x20 divided by n. So I think it's not necessary to write, otherwise okay, it's okay, I'm writing. So this is, I'm not writing all observations, only I'm writing 2 observations, and last one x20 divided by n. This is your mean, right? Now given that n is 20 and variance is 5, right? So now variance is 5. So now variance is equal to 5, and formula for variance is sigma xi minus x bar whole square upon n is equal to 5, upon n is equal to 5. This you know, right? So now how many observations are given? 20 observations are given. So substituting n equal to 20, what we get here? This is 1 upon 20 into sigma xi minus x bar whole square is equal to 5. So taking 22 here, sigma xi minus x bar whole square becomes 100. So therefore sigma xi minus x bar whole square is equal to 100. Say result number 1. Now it is given that I'm writing 0. Otherwise I will want more space here, right? That's why. So now given that each observations are multiplied by 2. So each observation is multiplied by 2. right? So first observation becomes, see, first observation becomes 2x1. Now you are master for this. You are understanding. You got it, right? What I am going to say, right? Second observation becomes 2y2. So if we say this is a y1, then 2y1. So I, then this is 2xi, right? So yi is equal to 2xi, y2 is equal to 2x2, y3 is equal to 3x3. If we put I is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 20, right? So now given that each observation is multiplied by two, then new observations are right? Then new observation, that is resulting observations are yi is equal to twice xi, right? You got it, this y1 2x1, y2 2x2. So instead of 1 I am putting I here, so you will get yi is equal to 2xi. This is your short form, right? So now this is given. So now new mean, you have to find out new mean. So new mean is equal to new mean, that is y bar, right? So y bar is equal to sigma yi upon n, sigma yi upon n. So sigma yi is, this is 2 sigma 2 xi upon n. N is 20. N is 20. So new mean y bar is equal to 1 upon 20. Now 2 comes outside, sigma xi, right? So I am writing here like this. Just a minute. This is 2 comes out, sigma xi upon 20. Now sigma xi upon 20, right? So sigma xi upon 20 is nothing but, this is your old mean x bar, this is x bar. So new mean is equal to 2 x bar. This is x bar. Sum of all observations divided by number of observations. So this can be written as sigma xi upon n, that is your x bar, right? So this is 2 x bar, right? And new variance is equal to, now new variance is equal to, what we get here, sigma yi minus y bar whole square whole upon n. So just a minute. We have to put equal to sign in the middle of the denominator line. That's why I am writing again. So sigma yi minus y bar whole square upon n. Now this is proper, right? So remember this thing also. While you are writing p upon q form, right? Then your this equal to sign must be in middle, but it's okay if it's slightly ups or down. Okay, that's why, because in that we have like this. So this is not looking good, right? In mathematics you have to be perfect for symbols also. So now this is, now yi is 2xi. So we are writing here 2xi, right? So for this, yi is 2xi and y bar is 2x bar. So this is sigma 2xi minus 2x bar whole square upon n, that is 20, right? So now this is 2 is common, that is 4 is common, right? So this is 4 into xi minus x bar, sorry, I forget to write sigma xi minus x bar whole square upon n, that is 20. Now this is xi minus x bar whole square is your 100, is your 100. So this is 4 into 100 divide by 20, right? So this 20 into 5, so answer will be again 20, and see here, this is 20, so that's it, right? So no need to say anything, you are able to solve independently. So for MCQ you have to remember this, because these all aspects are very important for competitive exam and MCQ, right? Question number 3. The mean and standard deviation of our 6 observations are 8 and 4 respectively. So observations are given 6. So n is equal to 6. Mean x bar is 8. Standard deviations is 4. Right? Standard deviation is 4. Right? That is S. Either sigma, I am writing only S, is 4. So variance S square is equal to 16, right? So this is given. If each observation is multiplied by 3, then find the new mean and the standard deviation of the resulting observations. Each observation is multiplied by 3. Then new mean will be 3 times old one, that is 24. So your answer for this new mean is 24. And standard deviation, but first we are finding variance. So answer for variance is multiplied by k, then new variance will be k square times old one. K square means 9 and old one is 16. 16 9s are 144. So this is your variance. And for standard deviation, it's k times old one, right? So this is 3 and this is 4. Standard deviation. This is 3 k times old one, 4. 4 into 3, 12. So standard deviation is 12, and the square root of this is also 12. So variance, standard deviation, square root of variance is 12. So you can find out your answer very easily. So this is for competitive exam, not for Gujarat board descriptive. In descriptive you have to solve each and everything. So we are given 6 observations. So we are assuming that our 6 observations are x1, x2, x6 up to, right? So let 6 observations are x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 and x6. So these are our 6 observations, right? Now mean is given, standard deviation and variance we are writing here. So now each observations is multiplied by 3. So but each observations are multiplied by 3, that is 3x1, 3x2, 3x3. These are small numbers of observations, that's why we are writing. Otherwise, you know what we have to write? yi is equal to 3 times xi. Then this is also okay. yi is equal to 3 times xi. This is also okay. But these are only 6 observations, and you can write 6 observations, right? So we are writing this way, right? So now this is no need of this here. So this is 3x4, 3x5 and 3x6, right? So new mean, I am writing here, new mean is equal to sum of these all observations divided by number of observations, that is 3 times x1 plus 3 times x2 plus 3 times x3 plus 3 times x4 plus 3 times x5 plus 3 times x6 divided by observations is 6, right? So this is 3 is common, so remaining will be x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6, right? Divided by 6, and this is nothing but your x bar that you know, sum of 1 to 6 observation divided by 6. So this is 3 times, right? X bar, and x bar is given 8. So answer is 24, right? And if you want to write not write this, then you can write here yi is equal to 3xi. yi is equal to, that is, this is yi is equal to 3xi, right? And here you can write like this, nu mean is equal to sigma yi upon n, that is sigma yi is 3xi upon n. So this is 3 times sigma xi upon n. So this is 3x bar, and that is your 24. So either this you can write, either this. Both are same, right? This is a time saving technique, and in this, for writing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, x6, you can you have to spend times, right? So you can write whatever. There are lots of methods for solving examples in mathematics. You have to adopt any one of them, but that was right, correct, and conceptually correct also, logically correct also. Okay. So this is nu mean. Now nu variance. So nu variance is equal to. Now formula for variance is sigma xi square upon n minus sigma xi upon n whole square is the formula for variance, right? So sigma xi square means sum of the observations square, that is 9x1 square plus 9x2 square plus 9x3 square plus 9x4 square and dash 6 up to. So this will be get 9x1 square plus 9x2 square, right? Plus plus 9x6 square divide by n minus, this is sigma xi upon n, then this is this, then this is 24 square, right? This is 24 square. Either you can write like this also, this is 3x1 plus 3x2 plus plus 3x6, right? Whole upon n whole square. You can write like this also, right? So this is, now taking 9 common from here, what do we get? This is 9 common. So x1 square plus x2 square plus plus x6 square whole upon 9, n, that is 9 n, right? Minus, if we take 3 common from here, then 3 square, that is 9 is common. So 9 is common, and remaining will be x1 plus x2 plus right? x6 whole upon n whole square. Now this is your mean, and your mean is 8. So this is 8 square, taking 9 common, so 9 is common. This is x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square, right? So x1 square plus x2 square plus x6 square divided by n, and minus, this is x1 plus x2 plus x6 divided by n whole square, So this is your old variance. So answer will be, this is equal to 9 into old variance, and old variance is 16. So 9 into 16 is 144. So therefore new standard deviation, I am writing only SD, is equal to square root of this and positive, that is 12. So your answer is new standard deviation is 12, right? So here again, instead of this xi, you can write yi and then sigma yi, and yi is equal to 3xi. So we will get also in shortcut method, right? So new variance will be like, see here, sigma yi square upon n minus sigma yi upon n whole square. This is OR method if you want to solve, right? So sigma yi, that is 9xi square. So this is sigma 9xi square upon n, right? Minus sigma yi upon n. Sigma yi upon n, that is your 24 whole square, right? Either you can write here also 3 sigma xi. Sigma yi is 3xi divided by n whole square. So 9 is constant, so take outside 9. So 9 sigma xi square upon n. Also 9 is common from here, so we are taking 9 common. So minus sigma xi upon n whole square. So again this is old variance. Now from here this, right? This is 9 into old variance. So you can get answer easily. So we are combining two methods in one way, right? Accidentally this happens. So you can either apply this method, right? I think this is very convenient for you, right? But for that, this is important. Yi is equal to 3xi. Okay?